Hello YouTube, s&djr yeah, I'm just doing another little update today. I know it was quite quick for everyone, but I wanted to show you guys my turntable. I've been doing quite a bit of work on it, and I'm quite happy from what I've started to where I've got now. Before I begin, I got my ballast in the post. Nothing special about this, it's just an OO gauge, double O gauge, grey granite railway ballast. Looks quite good. I've used this for the rest of my layout, so it's all the same size, which is sort of why I never bothered sort of getting medium, large, heavy coloured things like that. It's just all the same. Now that bag covers just over a third of my layout, I would say, ballast wise, and I reckon I've got about a third or so left to do, so I've got one more bag to finish that off. What I've done so far is just along the top of the bridge, coming back around here and over the station, just a little bit there as well. It's the lighter colour stuff, hasn't been painted, hasn't been glued down yet. So yeah, so far I think it looks quite good. A bit more work to do with that at the moment. Oh, actually, I've also done some more fencing here and here, and I've decided that I'm going to drill some holes and stick these upright poles, stick them in the holes, glue them down, and that will hold the fencing up nice and sturdy, which will be good. Now, yeah, as I said at the start of the video, what I actually want to show everyone is my turntable. Reason for that is, if anyone's interested, I started off with a plastic dapple kit. I then have actually built it up, placed it in the layout, and then sort of painted it and so on. I'm up to this stage now. Now, if anyone's interested in that, if they go and look on my channel, look on the videos, you'll find one video of me building this here. I think it looks quite good. Sort of the colours I've got on it, grey, black, a bit of yellow and white and stuff. I think it looks quite good. But yeah, there's a video on that. Then all the update videos after that, you'll slowly see this being built, placed in the baseboard and so on and so on. But I think it looks quite good. All the brown you see will eventually be covered in ballast and grass and shrubs and rubbish and things like that will go in there. But anyway, yeah. What I started off with was obviously a plastic kit. That means there was no power to get on off, and it meant you had to line it up, push your train on, turn it round, push your train off. Now, I didn't really want to do that. I have no problem with pushing it around, but I think it looks a bit better if you drive the train on. So to solve that, I've been doing this with fish plates, bending them up, cutting them, flattening them out, then bending the tips up very slightly, soldering the other end on. And when the turntable comes over, it makes a good, it makes an alright connection, which means I can drive trains on and off, powering this track in the middle. The connection isn't perfect, sometimes it does need a bit of assistance, bit of altering, so it was working a minute ago just before I tried this, so we'll see how it goes. Right then. So yeah, so I'm going to be using my DC Deltic, which is probably going to have to be sold, unfortunately, as I'm planning on doing DCC, and this is DC, and I don't believe it's easy to change this model over because of the type of motor it's got. I might be wrong. If anyone knows of that, you can do it quite easily, then just leave a comment below. So anyway, yeah, moment of truth, see if it works. It's always a good sign if it drives on. Yeah, before I move off, I'll just say I've actually started the bus wire underneath, which now means I've got power running from both tracks. Both tracks are set the same way. I mean, forward direction is the same direction on both of them, which is just to help out. And there we go. So as you can see, if I bring it back, this is what I meant by moving around by hand. I don't know about doing this. Line it up, get it about right. Not quite there. And we're off again. And as you can see now then, what I was saying is I've managed to turn a plastic kit into a driving turntable. The only thing it doesn't do is turn. I will be doing a complete video on this turntable very quickly, as I've heard of a few people that have brought this kit and are struggling to convert it. very complicated wiring and things like that. I just think it's a bit pointless. But anyway, yeah, it now means that I'm able to drive trains on, turn them around, off, exactly as like the equivalent Hornby turntable would, exactly the same thing. Now the wires and the lines in front of you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have been stuck down. I've still got my 6th one to do. This is the biggest one, well, one of the biggest two. This is just a standard 0000 gauge straight. This is also the same size which I'm using actually on here. So obviously I can take bigger sort of diesel trains, the larger, sort of like the Evening Star, if anyone knows of that Hornby model, or a steam model. I probably, well, hope to be buying one of those at some point. Yeah, that sort of larger engine will fit on the first two definitely, possibly the next one. Then from then on, these get smaller into sort of the 060 locos, or the GWR Colic class, if anyone's heard of that. It's an 060 loco, exactly same size as this one, but it's got a tender on the back. And that's what this size of track piece here is designed for, is that sort of loco, and obviously the smaller ones of the Pugs and the 060s and the Class 08s, things like that. So anyway, yeah, that's the sort of design I've come up with. This is the last track to be sucked down and soldered in. But I wanted to check with one track completely that it works perfectly fine and everything, and it works exactly how I wanted before I began. So anyway, yeah, that there is about it really for the little video. Now, as you can see in the background, I have got the other DC 060 loco, which is running at the moment. Main reason being is my other loco is DCC. But as I said earlier, I'm planning on converting everything to DCC, so hopefully I'll be able to add chips into these two locos. We'll have to see how that goes. That means that I'll be able to, well, not have to sell them, hopefully I won't. Saying that, this is quite an old loco, there's not much detail, it's very basic detail. So yeah, now before anyone asks, I am not really specialising in what age I'm doing. I'm building a layout to design with a bit more of a sort of GWR. The big four, that sort of era will be the layout design, cars, things like that. The actual locos that I'll be driving will be, well, it just depends what I feel like buying. I'm considering buying a Class 20 and a Class 56, I think the number was, I've forgotten. Those are the two diesels I want. I'd like a mini Deltic, more than this Deltic. Steam loco wise, I'm looking at buying, as you can see, one in the top corner. I'll do a review on that later. As I said earlier in the video, I'm planning on buying an Evening Star. I'm looking for a Morning Star loco as well, but it's very, very rare to find. And in some cases, I may think they may not have actually built one yet, so I'll possibly get one. And then I'm looking for an LMS Pug or BR Pug. Trying to think what other locos I'm sort of aiming to get, but basically you see I'm just going through a big range of locos, whatever I feel like getting basically. So anyway, yeah, that is about it for the actual video. Now at the end of the last video I forgot to do make some announcements, so I'm going to do them now. First of all, I'm going to say I'm starting a second YouTube channel. This one's not going to have anything really to do with locos as such. It's going to have a bit more to do with everything else. Is the sort of channel I'm going for, a bit of everything. Fixing, maintaining stuff, building stuff. I've got quite a few little sort of pets and stuff that I might do videos on, sort of caring for animals, things like that. Any little tips and things, any gadgets, things like that, and any reviews, things like that, I'll do that all on that channel. And then keep this channel here just for the model railway. So yeah, I'll be running two channels. The channel's set up, but it's not got any videos on there or up and running or anything at the moment. So I will be doing that all soon. Hopefully by the next update it'll be up and running. And the second announcement I wanted to make is I am on Twitter now. If anyone's interested in following me or talking to me, sending me messages or anything, just look for Mr. Dodo849, spelled exactly the same as my YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or anything, you can now contact me through YouTube or through Twitter. On Twitter, I'll obviously be doing any new videos, anything new coming up, anything like that. I'll put like a little thing on there. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or anything about this video, any of the other videos, then please leave them below, or you can now contact me on Twitter. Any questions, I'll try and answer them sort of quickly as possible. If you want me to try and do anything, I don't know how I build my tree videos. There's already one on my channel, but I'm very happy to redo a new one because I'm trying to do trees in a different way now. Ballasting, I'm probably going to do another ballasting video. Anything else like that you want to ask me, just leave a comment below. Yeah, other than that, and please check out my channel. Quite a few videos on there. If you like what you see, then please subscribe. Thanks for watching.